Hi guys, happy Friday. So today I'm filming outside on my balcony because I'm just kind of tired of my bed frame, even though it's beautiful. But you can see my new silver hair out here. Anyways, so this is just a disclaimer. Like always, I'm never trying to push plastic surgery on anyone. My page is just about my experiences and my experiences only, and my blog through these journeys. I would never push plastic surgery on anyone. It's a super personal decision, and it's also a really real side of it with complications and etc. So it'd be really irresponsible on my part to push surgery on people. So that's definitely not what the page is about. It's just showing my experiences. So without further ado, we're gonna start the Q&A, and I'll probably do it in two parts because there's just so many questions. Okay, so the first one is from Standout Cheetah, and it's what's the first cosmetic procedure you received? And that was my breast augmentation at around 19 or 20. Was there ever a time after a procedure that you either regretted it or realized you didn't need it? I mean, absolutely. That's why I even started this page. I wanted to blog my removal of my butt implants because of all the complications I have with that, and I also have a YouTube on my channel about my butt implant removal and that story. But yeah, I mean, you look back on it and my butt was better before I even started it, so I mean, yeah, I definitely regret that. Okay, and the third question is, what is something I live by? Well, this is easy. If it doesn't make you happy or it doesn't make you money, I don't make time for it. Like, I'm just too old to make time for just like fake friends or fake relationships or anything like that. Like, if you're not real and you're not making me happy, then I don't make time for it. And if it's not making me money, I don't make time for it. So that's definitely what I live by. Okay, and 4, how did I grow my Instagram page so rapidly? Well, to me, I don't think it grew that rapidly. I mean, I'm new to this page is only like 7 weeks old, but I've been on Instagram over 7 years, and I have like 5,500 personal followers on C-Note CC, not C-Note Beauty. So a lot switched over from that, and then I also have like 3,000 Facebook followers. I have a few thousand Snapchat followers. So I mean, and I just kept drilling down all my pages. C-Note Beauty, C-Note Beauty, C-Note Beauty. I had a few shout outs with friends, and you know, I DM a million people, please follow my page. Anyone in like the plastic surgery community, and I like hashtag a million plastic surgery hashtags. So to me, it hasn't, like, you know, I'm happy for anything I've gotten so far, so yay. Okay, and the next question is from Meg Knott. Can I please smother my face into your breasts? Absolutely. The next one is from Beauty Queen 1866. Did it hurt, all the injections, and how much did it cost? For what injections and plus everything, yes, hurts. I mean, even getting my hair done hurts. Everything. I'm a really big baby, and everything hurts. And how much did the injections cost? And injections are anywhere from like 400 to over 1,000, just depending on what you get. But for an example, my like under eye filler was like 400. My lip filler was about 450. My chin filler was about 500. And Botox is around like 400 to 500, just depending on how much you get. Okay, we're moving right along. Okay, Plastic Dime asks, what is it like living in Vegas compared to Cali, and what made you want to move to Dallas? Okay, yeah, so hi guys, I'm moving to Dallas. Why I moved from Cali to Vegas, I'm just a Sagittarius. I like to move, I like different surroundings, and I grew up in California my whole life, and I went through a really bad breakup probably like 6 years ago, and I really just needed a new place to start over, so I started over. I know that sounds very mermaids of me, but it was true. Mermaids, you guys are, if you don't know that movie, you're too young. Okay, so she moved every time, like she broke up with a boyfriend with Cher. It was like a movie in the 80s. Okay, so anyways, so yeah, I loved Vegas and Plastic Dime. You are a lot younger than me, so Vegas is a very, very, very fun place for young people, and there's just lots to do. There's lots of, pool parties, nightclubs, restaurants, all that stuff. I'm just like at an older stage in my life where I went to Dallas the first time last September, and I just fell in love with it. It's just like a city I really, really connected with. And I mean, it has all the I really like sports too. It has all the sports that I like, and just everything. I just like the people there. They're just really genuine. Vegas and California kind of have, and no offense to anybody in Vegas or California, but a lot of them have like a chip on their shoulder, or just like really hard to get to know, or kind of fake and phony. And not everyone. I mean, obviously I have the same group of friends for many, many years, which you're going to meet some because I'm going to have some guests. But not like really, the people I met out here, some of them are good, and most to me are, not so great, but that's just my experience. But when you're younger, I mean, you see things differently. So I know you will have a blast here, Plastic Dime. Okay, the next one is Miss Malibu XOXO. What brand of wigs do I recommend? What procedures have I done? And what procedures do I want to get done? Okay, this is a loaded question because this is a lot. I wanted to do like my own video on all the procedures I've had, since it's a lot. But I'll just kind of like brush over them quickly, and then if you guys want me to go in depth, then I'll do like my own video on all the procedures. Okay, so wig company, I'm kind of like new to wigs. I have one from Freedom Couture, which is a really expensive human hair wig that like costs like $2,300, but it takes like 3 months to make. It's hand like tied. It's amazing. But this is not a wig. This is a full sew-in. So they braid up your hair, and then you buy the bundles and they sew it on, and then this is a lace frontal. So this is not a wig, and then this is Supernova hair, and they have an Instagram as well, and it's pretty reasonable. So you're not looking at $2,300. Okay, so what procedures I've had, okay. Let's just start at the top and work our way down. Okay, so a brow lift, microblading, I have lash extensions, but that's not a surgery. I have permanent makeup, eyeliner, and on upper and lower, my rhinoplasty. I had under eye filler. I had cheek filler years ago. I haven't done it in a while. I need some. Lips, obviously. I had a chin filler. Not somebody asked if I had a chin implant. No, it's filler. And then Kybella, 3 treatments of Kybella, and then 3 treatments of the PDO threads to get. I had a really like bad turkey neck. Okay, so that's the face. Oh, and then I had more PDO threads in my neck. Okay, lasers, peels, microneedling on my face. Okay, I'm just trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Okay, now let's move to the body. I had my boobs done twice, once when I was 19, 20, and once when I was 25. I went from a 300cc to a 600cc. Then I had liposuction on my flanks and abdomen, and then my butt implants, then my nose, then I know I said my nose, but I'm just going in and then a brow lift, and then I had another liposuction in my stomach again, flanks again, outer and inner thighs. And that one didn't go so good. I kind of have like fibrosis, if you know what that is. It's like the dimpling, or like, not dimpling, it's like scar tissue. So I do need to get that fixed. That's another one I kind of regret. The first time I did lipo, it was really good. The second time, not so good. And then I also did a labiaplasty. I'll leave that there. Okay, and what procedures do I want in the future? The list goes from here to New York City. So, but in the near future, these boobs are over like 10 years old. So, I did hand fillers, forgot. these boobs are like 10 years old, so I want to do like a lift and new implants, and then I also want a BBL. Those are two surgeries I really, really want, but obviously the rest are just like non-invasive and stuff. I'm really scared to go under anesthesia. I mean, in all honesty, it just always freaks me out, and so that's kind of what keeps me in check of doing like surgeries. Like the last surgery I had was just to remove the butt implants. I haven't done any surgery since then, and that was over a year ago. Okay. Kayla Guzman, why are you single? Well, I have a video on that too, and that's why I'm a feminist, and at the very end I talk about why I'm single, so check that out. But you know, it just hasn't happened yet. And then, do I like girls as well, and how do I feel if girls are hitting on me? Well, I'm always, you know, loving any compliments, so keep them coming. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I don't even date, so to answer the question, I don't know. I never say never, but no, I usually just go for guys. But I wouldn't mind if somebody hit on me, and that was the question. I am Lori Chapman. Plus, girls have better taste than guys. Like, guys like the weirdest looking girls. That's neither here nor there. Okay, the basic girls be winning, honey. Okay, so I am Lori Chapman. Can you explain to young adults how their lives are so precious? What if all should they wait to have procedures? Yes, absolutely. I had my first procedure when I was really young, like 19, 20, but I really wouldn't recommend any plastic surgery, you know, under 18, obviously. And then I would just wait on everything else. Like, you could do your boobs or, like, you know, rhinoplasty or something. But, I mean, obviously it's your own choice, but I would just, like, see how your body develops over time, because sometimes your butt gets bigger, you know, sometimes your boobs get bigger. So, I mean, wait as long as you want, but then again, don't let anyone hold you back if that's what you really want to do. That's what you really want to do. But yeah, obviously their life is precious, and it is a big decision to go under anesthesia and do these surgeries, because there is just a risk of infection and complications, and no one wants to deal with that. Okay, Standout Cheetah again. What kind of camera do I use for Instagram and YouTube? I just use my iPhone 8. Kayla, I don't know this. The last part. How do you know if you are in love with someone or if the person loves you back? Well, I don't know, because if someone was ever in love with me, I would still be with them. So can't answer that. And have I been in love with somebody? How do you know? Yes, I know. And you know because you're sick in bed for weeks. You can't stop thinking about that person. You wake up thinking about that person. The whole day is wrapped about thinking that person. When you go to sleep, you think about that person. You can't sleep at night. Yeah, I've definitely been there, and it's a horrible feeling if they don't love you back, which I've been in a zillion times. Lucky me. Okay, the next one is Caitlin Cromwell. Have you ever been in a relationship where the other person didn't approve of your choice with plastic surgery? If so, how did you handle that? And have you ever chose plastic surgery over someone else? Like, if they didn't accept your lifestyle, did you both part ways? I talk about that in another video, in the feminist one as well. The first guy I ever dated, from like 15 to 21, he didn't support me at all, and I paid for my boob surgery myself. And he said, I won't call you, I won't support you, and he didn't call me at all on my recovery. So there, I always had a big sour taste in my mouth with telling boyfriends at the time that I'm doing surgery. So the way I dealt with it, and that's why I always speak of like coming out of the closet. I was like in the like plastic surgery closet for a very long time. I mean, with my family, I still kind of am. They know a little bit more now because of the YouTube, but honestly, I haven't really told them that much. You guys know a lot more. And then with ex-boyfriends, like I said, you guys know a lot more. I would just book surgeries and then just be like, I'm doing this, because after that first initial breast job that he was like, I'm never going to support you, this and that. I was so scared to tell anyone that what I was doing, because I didn't want the judgment and the criticism, because it is such a, like, the only way I can describe it is just like being in the closet or something. You just, like, people, it's just, there's so much judgment and so much taboo around it, and people like, why do you want to do this? So it's like, I just, for whatever reason, since I was younger at that time, I just bottled it up, and I didn't tell boyfriends. I'd be like, and then like 2 days before the surgery, I'd be like, oh, well, I'm, getting a little, something. And they'd be like, wait, what? And then I'm like, yeah, and I wouldn't, like, give them details. I'm like, well, if you want to pay for it, I'll give you details, but if not, then, just accept it. So no one's ever, like, broken up with me over plastic surgery or anything like that, but I don't know. So people are just so judgmental. So if you are with a, like, plastic negative, Ginger, no. If you're with a plastic negative, it's not a good, oh, I'm sorry, I have an animal. If you're with a plastic negative, it's probably not the wisest decision to tell him. I would just, make that decision on your own, and once you made it, then tell him, because the people talk you out of it, and that's why I didn't tell, even my mom, I didn't tell about my first boob job until the day before the surgery, and she was crying, she was devastated, like, you're chopping up your body, you didn't even tell your mom, and it's just, like, a really sensitive subject with a lot of people. So yeah, I mean, you could choose to keep it private like I did, and then one day, discuss it with people, or just, it's all your own choice. Okay. Addie Padilla. How do you deal with the pain? Do you have a high or low tolerance? Why did I want each procedure? Do you have a goal look, or you just wanted to change things about yourself? What was your favorite procedure, and what was your least favorite procedure? I have a very low pain tolerance, extremely, extremely low. So yes, they all hurt. Girl, you are dirty. Why did I want each procedure? Just for the simple fact that I just wanted them. That's just my aesthetic. I like, looking really doll-like and girly, and but no, there was no specific goal look in mind. I still want to be myself. There was never, like, a person or a celebrity I wanted to look like. I just wanted to change stuff about myself. So, and just, like, insecurities, I would say. What was my favorite surgery? Probably my rhinoplasty. Or my original boob job, because it was just, like, so much, like, confidence right away. It just was the greatest feeling, because I always hated my nose, and I had no boobs whatsoever. So that was good. My least favorite, and this is, like, debatable, but I did kohl sculpting, and it did not work for me. So that was my least favorite. And that is it for part 1. I'll do part 2 next week. Till next time, say bye, Ginger.